gamers! Howdy, howdy! How's it going? Let's dive into this. So last time we... Oh, hello? Oh, you!
You stride forth from the inferno unsinged.
Rinhader's cold curiosity feels somehow comforting as it lingers on you.
Though an ember clings to your cloak.
Her eyes narrow. Cloudwind's only here because of the Godhammer. I aim to free him.
The beast of winter will not appreciate you removing spirits from his dominion.
She turns from you, then hesitates, glancing back over her shoulder.
Pray, he chooses not to take notice.
Okay. So yeah, last time we got fucking Widewind. We got the soul of Widewind, which is cool. And we got the magic time sundial. The endless queries. Portal whispers, sounding at first like the rain, but resolving into a quiet murmuring of lowered voices in a large room. Step into the portal. I guess that's the thing to do, right? So who we got here? Who's it gonna be? Anyone we know? Or know of? You don't seem familiar.
They look to be new. Strange.
Dude, we're in, like, hell. Is it strange? Figure shackled before you shudders, its edges shaky and blurring, its entire form indistinct, as though seen through a waterfall. As you approach, her features resolve into those of a... wood elf. Her brown hair falling limp and matted around her pale skin. Her eyes, though, are bright and blue. Ivravara Ix Encios was an Ingwithan former missionary. After learning that the origin of the gods was artificial, she led a following against the religion of her people. Retaliatory Inquisition would capture and torture Ivara, consigning her to this court of penitence, where she remained for 2,000 years before her sentence was ended. Okay. I vaguely remember her.
You've returned to me. Please, please release me. This place, the agony, so much worse than anything I suffered at your hands.
Is this entire place because of you? Because of us? She cries out, writhing against her bonds as they burn with violet light. She shimmers, and her face falls away, replaced with a cold, hard mask over a gray beard.
My student, my nemesis, to see you again here. Have you come to proffer forgiveness, or to persecute me further?
Deus Ex Arcanum's words waver weakly, as if floating to you from the bottom of a well. I returned you to the wheel. Antony shimmers again, its features running like water as it lifts his head.
See you, do I? Come to kill old Merwald? To claim his keep? Cad Nua home to me for decades now?
The venerable watcher's eyes wetly widen.
That old place, you can hold on to it. We got a boat now.
Also, it's
Leave the old
gone.
man be, beg I. Leave him to his doom, to the dawn stars rise.
Not falling for this, spirit. Tell me what you want. The old man trembles, visage splitting apart at the wrinkles and sagging flesh falling away to reveal bruised skin beneath. The illusion melts into a black ichor, which flows through the air into an object hanging from the spirit's neck. A small blade broken near the hilt. Is that hanging from your neck? The spirit's labored breath fractures into a weak chuckle.
You see through it then? You must be special. Like they were. Are.
She appears to be an elf, albeit a duskier one than Iovara. Who are you?
I'm uncertain.
Hi, Uncertain.
I've lost so much of myself here. She tore my name from me.
Who did this to you?
The Interrogator. She's deep within, ensconced in her little court.
Do you recognize me?
No. I don't even recognize myself.
Tell me about the dagger.
The object bears the touch of Scan himself. His blessing bestowed on it for his queen's precious inquisitors.
This is made by the Inquisition.
'Tis a tool for liars, hiding the true identity of the wearer. Used for infiltration, hidden, disguised, to destroy groups they found objectionable from within.
How do you know any of this?
I was there, I think. I remember the trials. Bits and pieces of what she did to me. Gone now, mostly. Carved away to the sound of so many questions.
I need to find this woman.
You won't. She wards herself too well. In her labyrinth of Audra and copper. Perhaps with my help. If you found the pieces of me, returned them, I could lead you to her.
How would I retrieve your memories?
If they remain, they're in the machines. Each encompasses an Audra pillar, and each pillar contains the countless souls scoured by the Inquisitor, I think.
Fun.
If you would seek my missing pieces, seek them there. But be warned, some may be more volatile than others. I want to help, so try to find bits of me that aren't too broken.
I'll try to find a way to help you.
I appreciate that. You've no idea how much. Take the relic with you. You may need it.
These enemies are charmed for a short duration. Okay. Neat. Oh! Hello!
Another tag, Cap.
Dragons!
I thought we were friends.
What? What even was? I didn't even realize that there was a second thing. Okay. I guess that's that. Hello? Wandering soul. Oh, bye. Trap detected. Oh, Scourge. That looks like a Minotaur. Shazoom. Good dragon. Damn.
Like flogging a figurehead. Futile. Me too.
Come on. Yeah, dragons. What happened to it? Unstable soul essence. Keyword bombs. Okay. Back disarmed. Corrosive soul essence. Keyword poison. Primal wind. Primal rock. Okay, so I guess I have to go into these portals. I guess. So I guess
gather
those...
your party before venturing forth.
Oh no, I left my little bear behind. Okay, so what's now? What's now? Okay.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld.
The voice seems to echo from nowhere in particular, though figures before you present a tableau of a trial in progress.
The matter before this tribunal tonight. Heresy.
The dagger you took from the shackled spirit warms the touch, oozing oily black ichor. Ooh, delightful. Use the broken relic to take on the role of the accused. You hold the court's attention. Masked inquisitors look at you, stiff-backed and confident in their authority. Hooded figures line the pit, attentive to the proceedings.
You hereby stand accused of rejecting the orthodoxy delivered unto us by the universal divinities.
That's a lot of words, bud.
In your malice, ignorance, and hubris, you would assault the very foundations of civilization.
Yes. I'm gonna go with yes.
How do you answer these charges?
Oh, shit. I reject your authority. No, she wouldn't know that. That's secret knowledge. Oh, absolutely guilty. The gods are assholes.
You're still upset about the castle, aren't you?
Shorty scowls and shakes her head. The court's many figures erupt in hissing whispers.
Your pettiness does not vindicate you. In
Doesn't
poisoning
it?
your lips, you contaminate only yourself. Thereby does this body deliver unto you the following sentence. You shall be branded upon the soles of your feet to purify you of your earthly taint.
Oh, that's... ouchie.
Then you shall be marched to the sea and drowned, that
Okay.
Arthur might take your breath and wash the lies spoken with it from memory.
Are you kidding?
We are not, nor do we appreciate your tone. The sentence has been pronounced, and so shall it be carried out. All praise be to the gods.
Okay. It seems excessive to do the foot branding if you're already going to drown. Like, if you're gonna drown them anyway, the foot branding just seems like a bit much. It seems excessive, is all I'm saying. You don't need to do that part. You're drowning them. You're going to drown them in the sea? Wandering soul. Oh! Bye! I didn't do it. Oh. Trap detected. I know, she's streaming. I'm allowed to make those jokes.
What have you...
Oh! Uh-oh! 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 House of Blasts.
As you like.
This place is so fucking trapped. Why is it so trapped? It's already, like, hell. Does hell need to have traps in it? Okay. Free stuff. I like free stuff. Okay. Portal. The way to the answers you seek remains closed to you. Awesome. So, that's great. I love it when the way to the answers I seek is closed. Hey, Soul Collector, ain't that Mr. Spectre on the radio? Dragons! The dragons are so good. The little dragons? Because there are 3 of them, and they just shoot fireballs, and those fireballs just kill everything. You can't see, but I'm flapping my hands right now, because I'm excited about the dragons. What's this axe? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oathbreaker's End? Requires 2 hands to wield, but deals increased damage. Okay, that's just how 2-handed axes work. Why is it only worth 35 gold? Or 35 copper? It's going a critical hit. Fucks. It's just a good-ass axe. If you use 2-handed weapons, which unfortunately, no one here does. Guess we're going through here. I love fucking Adir's new armor. It is so fucking cool looking. Both metaphorically and literally, because it looks like it's made of ice. And I think it is? I think it's made of ice. It reminds me of that Dark Souls 2 DLC, the icy one. What? This again?
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld.
This again? We already did this. Voice seems to echo from nowhere in particular, though the figures before you present a tableau of a trial in progress.
The matter before this tribunal tonight: apostasy.
Oh, the dagger again warms, oozing a thick ichor. Take on the role... I already did the accused. I wanted to take it on the role of the fucking witness like I had the choice of last time. But... take on the role of the accused. I'm not gonna be an inquisitor. I ain't no fucking cop. Hold the court's attention. Masked inquisitors look on you stiff-backed and confident in their authority. Hooded figures line the pit, attentive to the proceedings.
The heretic may transgress out of ignorance or misunderstanding. Far fouler the apostate, who, knowing full well the truth, elects to abandon it. Each heretic, being a potential convert, presents an opportunity for an improved aura. The apostate, however, blights the world around him, for from him does corruption stem.
I like how my little bear is here.
In abandoning the true faith, you corrupt not only yourself, but all with whom you share contact.
Hell yeah, I do.
How do you answer these charges?
You mask yourself. Are you ashamed of your actions here?
There is no shame to be found in the service of the gods. The masks we wear reflect our roles as mere instruments of a divine will. If you choose to squander this opportunity with further heresy, we can return you to your confinement.
I bear no guilt.
Your refusal to recant dismays this tribunal. You require further illustration of the harmfulness of your irreverence. This tribunal shall reconvene in 3 nights' time. Until then, you shall mount the Bladed Horse.
That sounds cool, but is probably like a torture thing.
You shall be denied all food and drink, that your spirit is not unduly weighted by your body.
Oof.
You may at any time recant your apostasy and offer contrition in the names of your confederates in atheism.
This hardly seems fair.
As unfair as the scorn you heap upon those who gave you this world, this life? The sentence has been pronounced, and so shall it be carried out. All praise be to the gods.
So I'm watching these in reverse order because I'm a fool? I'm doing them backwards. Oops. Hold Wyvern's thing up. Oh, cool. I don't have to, like, specifically go to fucking noon or whatever. I just get to say, fix it. Ooh. % after scoring the melee weapon to reduce the target weapon's penetration by -1 for 8 seconds. Not great. Alright, now let's go to the first trial, I guess. First hearing? First trial. Probably, anyway. Yep.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld.
Yeah.
The matter before this tribunal tonight: Identity.
The dagger again warms, oozing its thick ichor.
I've got one of those. Am I in trouble too?
I worry this place grows less stable as a result of our actions. And it was not particularly stable to begin with.
Use the broken dagger to take on the role of a witness. Your vantage among the hooded witnesses affords you the view of both the Inquisitor and the accused. You recognize the latter as the spirit shackled near the portal above.
The gods craft each soul to a purpose. They grant it flesh and bone and set it to its task. The self is the lie. A lie you whisper to yourself. A lie shouted at you by others. A lie you perform like a role upon a stage with your every action.
The self is a lie you whisper to yourself. But the self is a lie, so how can I whisper to myself? I don't have a self, because it's a lie.
You bear guilt of the gravest heterodoxy. Your self stands at cross purposes to your soul.
I don't know what heterodoxy is, but it's a cool sounding word.
How do you answer these charges?
I bear guilt for many things, but in my service to the divine, I have never wavered. Never once.
How can you possibly know the purpose of her soul?
In accepting the lie of the self, she abandoned that purpose. She elevated the role above the player.
You are mistaken. The court's many figures erupt in hissing whispers.
Does the witness have testimony to present?
If only I had more metaphysics. The self and the soul may not be the same, but they can never be at odds.
On what do you base this claim?
Souls exist without the gods. They predate the gods. The gods do not define their purpose.
You would bring words of heresy into this hallowed hall?
She looks to the gathered witnesses.
Put her to death!
I don't even get a fucking trial for that? Oh! Oh, fuck me! Oh no! Oh, gamers! Run, run, run! Run, run, run! Run back to the tanks! Oh dear, you went the wrong way! Oh no! Oh no, this is bad. This is bad, gamers. Okay, okay, good thing these guys seem to be weak as hell. Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was. They're just shadows. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Who's this funky friend? Here, come on. Oh, you actually have like an actual enemy to fight. How do we get injuries? Did we have those already? I don't recall having those. Serious burn? No, I did get exploded. I did get exploded that time. As the last figure falls, the gathered energy coalesces into a shimmering mode of spirit stuff. Mode of hostility. Ill-contained aggression. I fear I may have made this person an asshole. Oh, my candle burned out. I was wondering what smelled so good. It's the smell of candle being burnt out. Not that my candle didn't smell good before. It did. But, you know that wick smell. It's very good. I like it. Spirit remains shackled to the Adra. Find the spirit of mote of conviction. You add the potent mote of absolute certainty to the shackled soul's essence. She gasps as if dunked in frigid water. Her eyes flash gray as she strains momentarily against her bonds and droops again.
Do I know you? Have we met?
You mean when you were alive?
Before this. Before here.
It's possible my soul belonged to an Inquisitor in a past life. Spirit shudders, both in form and in position, and recoils against the Adra.
I see it. The shackles about your soul. They're in you. The gods. And you, their puppet.
One killed me and brought me back. One killed me and another brought me back. It's kind of a long story.
Unsurprising. 'Twas always their way. Give and take, kill and save, an unbalanced scale atop the edge of a blade.
That almost sounds like a fucking rap. Like the way she said it, and the fact that blade and save, like, pseudo-rhyme. Provide a mode of conviction. You had the same thing as last time.
'Tis nonsense, isn't it? Just mad theater.
Worse, these trials were the height of hypocrisy.
Agreed. 'Tis strange. I recall so many trials. An endless parade of the accused. Was it a kind of punishment? Being forced to watch my fellows condemned?
Yes. Do you remember anything new?
The beyond was empty. No gods, no judges. Only his desires mattered, he said. Not else.
Do you remember anything new? Spirit's features twist in thought, then shimmer, growing indistinct. She shakes her head. Provide the spirit a mode of hostility. She absorbs the third ball of essence. The spirit thrashes against her shackles. She cries out, and bonds flare brightly, limbed with violent flames, before shattering with a crack of nearby thunder. Like nearby thunder. Please don't attack me. Freed, the spirit takes halting steps forward. Her gaze rises to you. When she speaks, her voice sounds stronger, but also ragged and strained.
I am more myself than I have been in a very long time.
Do you remember who you were?
Almost. Like a word on the tip of the tongue. I have it, but I don't.
She scowls.
I am certain, though, that I knew the Inquisitor well. I think perhaps that I loved her, and that she betrayed me.
She looks toward the center of the realm and the structure that dominates it. I didn't realize that she was the Inquisitor, but apparently that's the case. I was thinking that this was the person from the first game that, as an Inquisitor, I, like, was in a relationship with. But I guess not. You should prepare yourself. The Inquisitor may not be so different from you as you believe.
Perhaps not. But nothing could justify her actions.
I'm sorry, but I think you and the Inquisitor... No, I'm not gonna say that, because I don't think that. Say nothing.
I will lead you to her. She has much to answer for.
I'm not saying what I don't think, game. Did I level up? Hey, I leveled up. Oh wow, my metaphysics is low. Let's boost that a bit, because it makes sense that I would be learning about metaphysics while I'm in hell. Mechanics, because I'm disabling a lot of fucking traps. One ability for one class. Calls down a Drake. What's this funky friend? Damage shield for 10 seconds. Ooh. That's very good. That's very sucks. I don't fuck around with songs as much as I ought to, so I'm not gonna do that actually. Arquebus. So now I can summon a proper fucking dragon. Oh, the irony. Also learn metaphysics and arcana. Gay wall. That's cool. 2 more. Temporal cocoon. Nah. Axe. You don't already know about small axes. Learn about them. Everyone needs to know about axes. It is the law. You're learning athletics because that makes it 666, which is cool. And you're learning about religion because you are in hell. Hand of Wheel and Woe. That's cool. Manifest an aura that shocks enemies? That's cool. You haven't really gotten many spells, have you, Shodi? Destroy any spirit or vessel creature below the priest level. That's very good. Learn about sabers. Dear, I'm guessing you get probably nothing spectacular. You know what? Learn more about explosives, since we've almost been exploded we did get exploded one time. You can learn about survival, because we're in hell, which is the opposite of survival. Get crit less is good. Spin to win. Shield. How am I still using you? Why am I still using you, Seraphin? I don't like you. I don't like you very much, Seraphin. I'm going to make you spin. Doesn't do anything like it does in Metal Gear 3. You learn about athletics. And... wow, your stats are bad. History. Chance to interrupt on critical hits. Critical hits are already a chance. Like... No, because this game does math. This game does math. Hell yeah, leap. No, you're never gonna use the medium shield. About crossbows, I guess. I might give you a crossbow. No, I'm never gonna give you a crossbow. What am I talking about?
Yeah?
You've got an axe and a blunderbuss and dual-wielded blunderbusses. Got that blunderbussy.
The way is open. It pulls me towards it.
The way is open. It was made by those who are dead. Okay. Oh hey, it's the thing. The Inquisitor, flanked by reflections of herself. Is that a reflection of herself? Because it looks like a black hole. Greets your entrance with a cold stare, and tropic spirit energy swirls around her.
Inquisitor! You abandoned your sacred charge. You made a sacrifice of order on the altar of orthodoxy.
Her eyes flash gray like cold steel.
You've come to end me then? To consign these lands to chaos?
Yes.
'Tis a certainty that I have lost. It fled me. I think each memory restored, providing it another egress.
Attack them both? Why would I do that? I must have fucking missed something here. Keen to end this. Don't lose your way now. She nods and squeezes your forearm, a faint smile lighting her battered features.
Thank you. I'd very nearly forgotten myself. Let us bring an end to this.
You. Attack. You. Fucking jump. Holy shit, that's a jump! He just fucking zoomied. The fuck?
I'll be more than half handy, right?
Warden of Decay? No, that's an orb. It's not the Warden of Decay, that's a fucking sphere? I was almost gonna say spear. I forgot the H. The woman before you holds herself with combined confidence and humility. Her countenance only slightly less scrutable than an inquisitor's mask. But then she smiles. It's a small expression, hardly present, but recognizable all the same.
I appreciate your efforts here. I do not fully understand them, but I can appreciate them.
Are you complete then?
I think not. I feel hollow. Flat somehow. Perhaps I am now all that remains of me.
She peers up. She peers at her palms as she answers. I need your help.
I certainly owe you a boon. How might I balance the scales?
Help me slay an ancient dragon.
'Twill be done. I shall render you whatever aid I am able.
The apparition shimmers and falls apart as what remains of Naxiva Excurrent joins itself to you. Okay, that's cool. We got another ally. So we've got the avatar of a god and a random old lady. A random lady from olden times. What did that do? Guess let's find out.
You've my aid when it's required.
Oh, neat. Dude, hello.
You returned from your interrogation.
Renator's gaze pierces you.
Then she will aid you against the worm?
I have every confidence in her will and her strength.
I've little doubt. But is that enough to finally end the monstrosity below?
I don't know. I think I did pretty well kicking its ass the first time, if I'm being honest. A nervous Amawa. I can never say that. Woman lingers beside a pedestal shaped like a conch. She startles at your approach and quickly touches some half-hidden object to the pedestal. Oh. Flow of water surrounding the pedestal abruptly changes directions, flooding the path behind it. Satisfied the object has done its job, the woman starts toward you with a long, determined strides. The The closer she nears, the faster her body dissolves. An arm's length from you, she opens her mouth to shout, but only halting babble escapes.
You not enter. I keeper. Relic. Block. Waters. Andras. Guidance.
Spirit lunges forward, arm raised to attack, but the movement seems to be too much for her fragile form. She dissolves into a cloud of loose essence. I don't know, apparently she still gets to attack. Oh. It's lost in time? That's kind of cool. Is that something I can, like, equip? Okay. So my current trinket is... Can I put that on someone else? Neat. Okay.
Certainly.
Can we do anything now that the water is backwards? Kuaru spirit.
The bridge is not ready. If you think you can jump across, then jump across. I can only hammer one nail at a time.
The soul of a carpenter grunts and motions the swinging of a hammer, but it has no impact on her surroundings. Seem awfully protective of this bridge.
As you say, my Ranga wishes to impress the great king. Soon, he visits our island. If I do not finish on time, then I lose my place around the fire. This I cannot allow.
She grinds her fist into her palm and nods, determined. I'd like to pass.
I would like roasted cuttlefish with every meal, but not all get what we deserve.
She swings her hammer harder for emphasis.
Bridge is not done. Even when it goes all the way, only Mataru are worthy to cross.
As if in anticipation, the dagger you took from endless queries oozes black ichor.
So says the Ranga. Take it up with him. Or better yet, go around.
Use betrayal to appear as Saranga. Our enemies have landed war canoes on the beach. I must cross to rally the other warriors.
Then I will open the way. Sharpen your spear and be ready to lead the charge, mighty one.
She nods to you, resolute in her purpose.
When my labors are done, where then should I go? No one from the tribe visits to give work any longer.
Come with me. The others will make room for you.
To follow in your shadow. This is my highest honor.
Placing a fist over her heart, she falls in line with the other spirits thronging you. Neat! I committed ghost identity theft. How'd I know what her fucking Ranga looked like? I never met this random ghost Ranga. Uh-oh. Switch. Attack her.
No can do.
Attack better. Just little ghosts. Oh, disliked that. Come on. Oh, that looks so fucking cool in the slow motion. Drawing that fucking pistol. Clamfellan soul.
How you all? Did you get turned around in the blizzard as well? I knew I shouldn't have left the path.
The informal Ordhioma greeting? Can I get a fucking explanation of who the Ordhioma are? Because that's not a word I've seen before. Spirit raises a hand to get your attention. She edges closer to an awkward, shambling gait.
I don't know how long it's been since I lost my way. Yayhem must have worried himself sick by now.
You're not in a blizzard. You're Dad. A sound like clattering teeth echoes from her soul, but she doesn't respond as if she hears or understands you.
No one there? Damn this cold for playing tricks on me again. Just another of the beast's illusions. Ymir, where are you?
She searches her surroundings, hugging an object tightly to her chest. It looks like a battle mace. What happened to you?
How long have I been lost? Hours, maybe days now.
Oof.
Ymir said he would keep the fires lit, but I cannot see my way to them. And now specters follow me across the ice.
She squints at you and chatters her teeth. You can't tell if she's really seeing you. Mind if I take a look at that mace? She hugs the weapon like it's the edge of a precipice. The willpower she expends clutching it might be the only thing holding her together. Use betrayal. It's me, darling. It's him here.
I can hear you. I can hear your call. Ymir, I'm frozen to the bone.
She shambles a step closer, her soul brightening with hope, glowing with the first signs of warmth. Come with me, dear one. No more getting lost.
Of course, my love. From now on, I go nowhere without your hand and the warm kettle, yeah?
Let me guess what ya means. Beaming with joy, she steps closer. Rather than fall in line with the other souls trailing behind you, she boldly takes her place at your side and knits her fingers with yours.
You got that look to you. You know the one. Do I look that way when I'm reaping?
She chews on her lip. The mace she was clutching clangs to the ground and rolls to a stop. Gain Frostfall. Frostfall hungers. Random tier 1 affliction to a nearby enemy after being hit by an affliction. It's not as good as it seems at first. Okay, so we got 2 more ghosts there. That's cool. A pool of still, clear water fills the pedestal's concave. I have never seen the word concave used as a noun before. The closer you stand, the more inviting the water seems. The essence you possess pulsates gently, drawing you nearer to the basin. Touch the essence of the water. Violent rippers mar the surface of the water. The water at your feet begins to foam and churn. Then abruptly the water stops and begins flowing in the opposite direction. The essence in your hand continues to pull towards the basin of water. Perhaps touching the essence of the water again will reverse the water's flow. Neat. A warm, briny breeze blows through an undulating curtain of light. The portal shimmers like sunlight upon the sea. Step into the portal. Sound effects. Oh shit. We're gonna have to use the thing a lot, huh, gamers?
They've returned for us! Run!
Well, this place is certainly interesting.
Real pretty place. You'd be ashamed to die here.
Yep.
You! Stay away! Have your kind not done enough damage?
The man shrinks from you, terror and anger evident in his wide eyes and the snarl of his lips. Who are you?
We are the King's Council. Ekera, we were, but are no longer. That fool threw us from the palace and banished us from the realm, as if the Outlander's betrayal was our mistake.
Why did he banish you?
We dared to say he had made a terrible mistake.
Why did you run from me?
Ekera, I mistook you for one of those wretched Outlanders.
Outlanders?
A strange people from across the sea. They came with promises too big for any kith to keep, but the king let them build their machines in the city anyway, the fool. Now all lies in ruin, and it's their fault.
I see. Where am I?
The city of Ukaizo.
Oh!
The seat of Huana power in Aora. Well, what's left of it?
I see.
Oh gods, what have we done?
So Kaizo is in fact real.
The Soul Collector! It's returned! Run!
Hurry, go! But the man can't run. His voice cuts off abruptly and his edges tear, fracture, and fall away. He's replaced with a creature of pure essence. He turns glowing eyes on you and lunges.
Trouble.
Cool new spell, Eloth.
Hey, whose side are you on?
This is futile!
Is it, bud? Because we seem to have won. Perhaps they changed the meaning of the word futile. Are you in this water? Cool. Oh, there's two of them. Get in the fucking combat, you idiots! Ow, what the fuck is happening to you, dude?
Boy, watch it.
Oh, you're getting dunked on by an invisible soul collector. That explains a lot.
This is futile!
Careful with that.
Okay. And there we go. And boom goes the dynamite. Remember that meme? I remember that meme. Okay, where's this take? This place is very cool. Do this, it'll reverse the water here. Should make that impassable, but make that passable.
Well, dang, Watcher. We won't hardly get our feet wet. Bet you would love one of them.
And then I sneeze. For power. I sneeze to establish dominance. Wandering soul, huh? A lone shard of soul essence bobs just above the surface of the water. As you reach out, a chorus of whispers rise in your mind. You can't make out what they say. A pall of fear and suspicion settles over you like a dark storm cloud. Hello, sir. Were you drawn by my sneezing? Do you want to be a lapse man? I got a lapse man. The Outlanders come in strange boats, bearing gifts and honeyed words. You watch from your gilded walls, wind whipping your hair from its warrior's queue. As they climb the many hundred steps to the doors of your palace. Nerves turn your stomach. Your seventh child, your only son, is 10 days old. You want to give him the world, and you fear these Outlanders have come to take it from you, as you have done from others. You return to yourself with a jolt. The vision fades. The jagged shard of essence wedges itself against your soul. He the lapse man. Skill beat up bow. Kill beat up bow. This is a very cool thing we're doing. A wisp of soul essence blocks your path. It extends tentative tendrils towards you, sensing a bit of itself within your own soul. It yearns to be joined with that sliver again, and you cannot help but let it. You unfurl a map of your empire down to the length of your grand feasting table. The Outlander gasps as you show him its boundaries, which stretch to the edges of the world. He exclaims as you enumerate the many kiths subject to your sovereignty. Your son babbles on your knee, and the smiles. He insists the gods must favor you to have given you so large a domain and so bright an air. You agree, the gods have blessed you indeed. The wisp of essence clings to the others within your soul, radiating unease. Oh, what's that? Treasure? Of a sort. Wonder what it would feel like going through a reverse waterfall. Probably unpleasant. Okay, what's this? Oh, Minotaur. Lovely. Oh. Keep on the Minotaur. Keep summoning stuff. You're already using weapon slot. Good, good, good.
Just like that.
Ow! Shodi, you're dying. Hey! Welcome! How's it going?
You be right screwed.
Got to try something else.
Oh, you mean, my face cam? I'll do that on Tuesday streams. I do the face cam on Wednesdays and Sundays for arbitrary reasons.
As you like.
I'm feeling manic today. I don't know why. I don't know if my meds are acting up or something, but I've been manic all day, which has been kind of fun, but also kind of not fun, you know? Lucky's boy. Also, a funny little cat on my lap right now. Giving him some good squishes. This about magnificent structures worn by time and catastrophe fade into the void beyond.
The season of harvest is here.
Shodi, go and attack that thing.
Hey, whose side are you on? Don't whack him any harder.
Alright. Come on, little dragons. Come on. Hit it. There we go. What are you doing, little buddy? Okay, soul stuff. What's this? Treasure. The seat of this extravagant throne has been buffed to a bright sheen by a long succession of royal posteriors. A lot of important butts have been on this throne. Statues depict the stern visages of past Tuana rulers. Yo boy, if you want to scratch yourself, you're gonna fall off my lap. My lap is not that big. But I will give you little smooches. Shattered Passage? Little boy. Oh. Brought me back there. That's not where I want to go. Okay. I have not fucked with this thing. Will it not just drown me? How do I get around this place? At first I thought it was simple and easy. Then I realized, no, it's not. And I'm too dumb for this. So this takes us inside to that place. Or it doesn't. Wandering Club of Soul Essence waits for you in the path. When it senses the pieces of itself already within you, it rushes to join them. Your people wave and shout your name as you tour the Outlander around your city. You have come to value his counsel more even than your own advisors, for he would not see you fettered by ceremony and politesse? I'm gonna say politeness, as they would. He has requested a site in the center of your city in which he might build a contraption. His people are soul shapers, he explains, and they've found a way to commune with the gods. They only need a place worthy of the gods' power from which to do it. You're only too happy to oblige. A clump of soul stuff mingles with the bits of itself you already hold. A sharp pain pierces your chest. Fear. Not yours, but the soul's. It cannot stand to be alone, but neither does it want to be whole. Uh-oh, we know how that goes. Okay. Wandering soul. Now if soul essence lingers before you, it shies from your touch at first, but relents when it senses the rest of itself within you. Its loneliness proves more powerful than its fear. Acrid smoke chokes the air. Fires rage across the city. You trip on a lump of shattered statue and crash to the ground. A sharp pain races up your arm. You are broken too. You stay there on the ground, too tired to stand, too tired to go on as your city burns down around you. They told you they could speak with the gods. You thought it an honor, but when the bearded man you'd grown to trust activated his machine, half your populace turned to ash. Their souls were torn from their bodies like curtains from a window. They didn't even scream. The Outlanders didn't lie. They could commune with the gods. The gods descended on your city with flame and flood. They smashed your palace to ruins and drowned your ports. A scant few people escaped the destruction by boat. Those who remained died in terror. Except you. They let you live. In their divine cruelty, the gods let you live. Oof. The distinct bits of soul essence coalesce within the shelter of your soul. Whole at last, the spirit reluctantly pulls itself from you. Hello, sir. Is there something you want? Is it switches? Hey. I need this wire. Okay, throne? Aha! Soul fragment dissipates in a flash of scattered essence, reforming in the shape of a large Amoa man, bedecked in exquisite robes and golden jewelry.
My great hall stands open for all who would pay fealty to their beloved king. Why are you here?
Bow. Greetings.
Welcome.
The king regards you with one eyebrow raised and a smug smile just forming on his lips. Your Excellency, I have a few questions. I had hoped you would hear them.
You have proved yourself more polite than most. I will humor you. For time. You have my permission to continue.
Who are you?
King Wingaro Owaturi I. You've heard of me, of course.
Of course.
Haven't you?
Are you any relation to Queen Onikaza II?
None in the royal family bear the name Onikaza, and a woman has not held the throne for 50 years. If there lives a queen by such a name, hers must be a small nation indeed. Or I say I haven't heard of it.
He laughs heartily, slapping his knee. Shrug. Maybe in old stories. He settles back on his throne, bright eyes blinking rapidly. After a long moment, he laughs.
A fine joke.
Your kingdom predates Ukaizo?
My kingdom is Ukaizo. The jewel of the Deadfire. No, of Aora, a city so magnificent it draws the jealous eyes of all the world's great civilizations. It will make a fine inheritance for my many daughters.
Only daughters? No sons?
No sons. Not any longer. I had a boy once. A Donkey Owaturi III, named for his grandfather, and his grandfather's grandfather. He was a fine boy. A happy boy. The best son a father could ask for. But I will speak no more of him. Let his memory rest, I say.
What happened to your kingdom?
Look around you. Is my hall not the picture of power? Do you not drown in luxury?
Yes, it appears to be in excellent shape.
As I said, the jewel of Aora.
Do you understand what happened here? King Wingaro crosses his arms and frowns, the picture of a petulant child. To put it delicately, Your Highness, your civilization lies in ruins and your soul is trapped in Rimmergan's realm.
That is not possible, I say. My empire is the strongest in Aora. No, the greatest empire history has ever known. My reach extends to the edges of the world. Kith, on distant shores, pay fealty to me, King Wingaro Owaturi I.
You know that's not true.
My judgment is beyond reproach by you, by the gods, by anyone! I will not take the blame for what happened! Do you hear me? I will not!
Damn, dude. Someone's got issues. Though your kingdom fell to trickery, the Juana still thrive in Deadfire. Your legacy survives you.
You speak truly? My people still make their home in Deadfire.
Surprise makes his eyes go wide. When his expression fades, it's replaced by a look of slow dawning comprehension and finally wonder. His features blur, then run like water off his face. What's left behind is the visage of an aged Omoa nearing the end of his life. His shoulders sag like they've borne the weight of centuries, and his once lively eyes grow dim and distant. A shaky breath wheezes from his chest.
When the bearded outlander and his cabal arrived in Ukaizo, they offered glory, strength, growth, and asked so little in return. My council warned me against allying with them. I called them cowards.
That was probably a bad call.
All that mattered to me was the extent of our reach. Endless expansion.
That's bad.
Security for the Wana. A legacy none could match. I say it was my weakness they exploited.
That's generally how it goes.
I believed I could stand against the tide of time. The tide that wears down even the hardest stone to sand. And my arrogance doomed us all.
You could redeem yourself. Help me defeat the dragon Neriscrius.
A victory against the dragon would bring glory to my empire. Perhaps together we might repair my legacy too.
In the folds of his robes, the king's hands shake.
It is settled.
He nods quickly, satisfied. King settles back in his throne and waits for your call. His expression turns pensive, thoughtful.
I will find you in the shattered passage. Until then, leave me to my thoughts.
Okay, so there's a lot in the Drowned Kingdom we didn't explore. Let's see if I can try and figure out this puzzle. If I could turn back time.
I shall make it so.
What's this? Currents rush. Damn, that's fucking good. Hey, Aloth, what are you using? Yeah, use this now. It's better. Okay. Can't make it legendary, because I lack the thing, and technically I lack money, but I can fix that. But I lack reagent. Okay, so I think that's the main thing that I wanted to get here, actually. so mission accomplished. I think we're ready to fight a dragon now. I'm scared. I kicked the dragon's ass before, but like, what if it's hard now? Like, what if it's a challenge now? What if the dragon is mean to me?
Your victory is assured, for you have the dragon of Deadfire at your side.
You have resurfaced.
Rinhader's cold attention roams you.
And with a crown, no less. Impressive.
Let's hope his strength matches his opinion of it.
I prayed so. The worm has persisted for far too long.
She bows her head. Okay, so I think that's... We did Bridge Ablaze. Did Endless Queries. That was nothing. Did the Drowned Kingdom. Think it's time. Think it's dragon time.
Greetings again, walker between worlds. Was there something else you wish to ask?
I wanted to ask you something else about this dragon. Loathing flickers across Rinhader's indistinct features.
Ask your questions then, if they will see the worm ended.
I killed the dragon and it revived. How do I kill it permanently?
I wish I had that answer. Perhaps it would be enough to fight it in this place. To weaken its grip that it might finally fall into the void. Perhaps it found the relic it sought. Its soul clinging to that object in place of an earthly form. If that object were found, perhaps it could be delivered to the Beast of Winter for dissolution. I can't risk falling on her perhaps, however. Not with a gate to hold.
Do you know where it came by such powers?
I do not. It ate a wizard, perhaps?
Where did the dragon come from?
From the north.
She frowns at her hands.
A beast of the Deadfire, set on dominating that place as a snowbird dominates its hunting grounds. No creature, dragon or kith, rivaled it. Yet it was not content and turned its eyes against the gods.
What's it doing here?
Rimagun gifted our people with a beat mouth that we might yield to him. Those objects or individuals that persisted beyond their value to the clans. In its desire to dominate the Deadfire, the worm sought to retrieve one or more of the sacrificed relics.
Her scowl twists into a smirk.
Even if it claimed the relics, the fool cannot return. Its body long since destroyed.
I want to talk about something else. Farewell. Rimhader looks towards you with faintly burning eyes.
You have girded yourself thoroughly in the determined souls of this place. You intend to go below.
Will you help me below? Spirit frowns, a slight tick twisting the right corner of her mouth. Her nostrils flare.
I swore an oath. I must guard the way. An oath all the more crucial if you fail.
Yes, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. The Guardian nods and peers down into the hole.
Once you descend, you will be much closer to the Void's heart. There's no returning from that place. Are you certain of your course?
Certain enough.
May the gods favor you. Give the beast a few new holes for me.
Tell me more about dragon holes. Dragon, dragon, fuck the dragon, dragon hole, see.
Use this. Twill chain your foe as I was chained.
Prepare yourself for a tidal wave like none you have ever seen!
Where's, what's this fuck? Wide one. That's big. The beast's blazing eyes glare down at you. Her spiritual presence beats upon your face like the heat from an open blast furnace.
You came courting oblivion. Remarkable. Shrouded yourself in the souls of the dead, have you? I sense them clinging to you like snails to a stone. It matters not. Nothing matters. I shall claim your essence and use it to escape this place.
Nothing matters. It sounds like this place has made you a part of it.
Such cleverness, little kith. It matters not what you do. My actions merit greater significance.
Why are you doing this?
Why wouldn't I? Would you not? Were you trapped here? Would you not strive to escape this monotonous void?
You again claim to be trapped here, but I fought you at Harbinger's Watch.
You witnessed the pull of this place. I cannot escape its gravity. Not without more essence. I've taken what I dare from the echoes. Despite their resilience, they remain victims of this place.
How do you propose to take my essence?
In the eldest manner. Via consumption.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The relic shall contain your spirit, shielding it against the white void. You shall survive, after a fashion.
Which relic would that be? She waves a claw towards the object floating above the pedestal between you and the dragon. Palpable energy floats from it. Pulses from it.
It's always the glowing ones that cause the trouble, ain't it?
Got myself a bad feeling about that bog, Cap. Feels all filled up with souls, and hungering for more.
The anchor. It persists here, when all other things decay to dust.
Good to know.
I came here for it. An object of such potency that it defies the deified.
Deified? Not deific? You know the truth of the god's creation.
Obviously. My mother was older than your manufactured gods are now when she hatched me. Think you our kind oblivious to the workings of Kith?
Alright, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good sleep. Have pleasant. Do you know how long you've been down here? The beast's nostrils flare as she arches her back, her wings flexing and twitching towards the tips.
Years, decades, it matters not.
I think it's been a while.
So I had noticed.
Her hind claws gouge furrows in the rime-crested ground. Have you considered taking the fight to Rimmergand?
Do battle with the beast of winter? To what conceivable end?
She leers at you. It'd be better than waiting around here, wouldn't it?
Even you must understand that inaction is sometimes the wisest action.
I can take you for a whimpering coward. Long growl issues from the dragon.
You will not goad me into throwing away my existence.
Can't just sit around here doing nothing.
Not everyone lives at the same pace. You never think of those quiet years at Cadnua and wish you could have it all back?
long low growl issues from the dragon.
As pleasant as this diversion has been, the time comes to conclude our conversation. Farewell, little kith, and welcome to Oblivion.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Summon a dragon to fight a dragon. Only seems appropriate. My dragon is way smaller than their dragon. Than her dragon. Herself. That is a dragon. This is bad.
That's not very helpful.
Alof, please stop dying. Stop dying, Alof. Do I even have a memory, heals, and fire damage? Switch to 3. Or C.
I shall.
Oh, that's bad. Oh no. They're terrified. Great. Super. Super duper. Super D-scooper. My fucking summon dragon got terrified? That's homophobic.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Okay, maybe the little dragons will be better. There's more of them. How do I,
This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh!
Nuh-uh, didn't work. Go, prove your strength. I shall prepare the chain.
Watch me work.
Readying the best waves takes time. Do not rush your king.
You're not my king, dude. Also, what's the point of it being shackled if it can fucking jump like that? If it got those fucking mad leaps. The dragon heaves before you, fallen to her knees, her foreclaws scraping at her gaunt ribcage as her putrid flesh buckles and twists at the mercy of the arcane energies contained within. The beast throws back her head and howls. Hair the phylactery from her chest. That didn't say that it was an athletics check, actually. So that sucks. You shove your hand deep into the worm's desiccated chest, even as her talons gouge your back. You grasp the relic, its warmth pulsing through your fingers, and rip it from the dragon's breast. Ooh, it's rightful vengeance. Oh, that sucks. Dragon's neck twists, turning her head that she might cast a single baleful glowing eye upon you. It's not where you were. Cool. Rip. And we all died. We're already in ice hell. We just stayed. Escape the white void. Oh, cool. So I get fucking loot for that. Grants corrosive breath. That's hot. Shodi, how'd you like to have dragon breath?
I sure do like it.
Good. You should.
Sakes alive! This place sure as hell ain't the gentle promise of Gon's reaping, is it? I bet we're at the very heart of Reamer Gon's void.
Streams of essence snake through the space around you, the only splashes of color in an otherwise infinite blank expanse of whiteness. The colorless earth, or perhaps ice, rises from impossible depths into blunted spires, each worn by an incessant wind.
You there! You!
The distorted figure waves an arm at you, the other hangs limply at its side. Little remains of the spirit, its form largely smoothed and featureless by the wind.
Don't suppose you, know the way?
The figure drags one leg behind it, furrowing the snow. Though turned towards you, its eyes seem empty of recognition. Possibly. Do you know how to leave this place?
Only the beast of winter can provide respite.
How long have you been searching for the beast? Spirit cringes as the weight of your question is too great for its shoulders. It makes to rub the back of its head, but simply hangs behind it, motionless.
Weeks? Months? Longer? Do you know? No, it's not important. Together, so many eyes. We can find him in no time at all. To the beast of winter. Only the beast of winter can provide us the respite we're looking for.
Beast of winter can release us from the white void?
Yes, sweet release. Yes, release and annihilation. The winds will eat you with time, sure, but the beast makes it quick. Chop!
Rimmergand and I have an understanding. Let me go.
Then take me with you. You can take me with you, right? To the beast, I mean? Or maybe further?
Are all your ghost friends this chatty? Maybe not knowing is better.
Sure, come along then.
Truly? Thank you kindly, good soul. Thank you.
The soul shambles towards you, hand outstretched, as the frigid wind rises.
Good Lord alive.
And gets fucking sniped.
Sure is gone sharp and sickle.
Gets fucking no-scoped.
I see them. Wits of their eyes.
Oh wow, that's a bunch of them. That's a bunch of them, huh? Good thing they're weak as shit. Otherwise, this might be a problem. Uh-oh. I know that shadow. Holy... Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I just wanted... Do you not have second wind? Whatever, I'll use fucking... Gods.
Hey, watch it with that.
Now you be right screwed.
Come on, fucking die already. Yeah. Okay, rumor band. Let me out.
Now here's something.
Good fucking prank, bud. I did your dirty work, now let me out. Big Beast of Winter. Voice of Rimmergan booms from within the Beast of Winter. Though the creature's mouth does not move, you hear the god's words and the groaning of the ice that surrounds you.
The creature is gone. Good. Give me the relic you hold. I will cleanse the stain from it.
Offer the relic to the beast. The phylactery lifts out of your hands and floats toward the beast. He plucks it from the air. The beast's eyes flash, but wisp of essence curls like smoke from the relic and is lost to the void. He returns it to your waiting hands.
The force that held the dragon's lair intact is gone. Lost to the void as all things are.
Nifty.
Now you stand within my innermost domain. A realm from which none may return.
I destroyed the dragon just as you asked. I kept my end of the bargain. You keep yours.
I cannot permit a soul that has felt the chill of the white void to leave this plane. But I would strike a compromise. You may return to the mortal realm in recompense for what you have done. But within you will bide my chime. And when you die, your soul will enter the white void.
I already carry Barrett's chime.
There is no reason you cannot carry two in life. And you will have no use for Barrett's in death.
This isn't what I agreed when I told you I'd take care of Neris Scaralis.
This realm is governed by immutable laws. and I will not bend them to suit you. You have your choice. Accept my chime, or remain here.
Was this your plan all along?
If that were so, would it matter now?
Yes, of course.
You have learned very little from your sojourn into the deepest realms of the beyond.
I've learned better than to make deals with gods of death.
So be it.
Beast-sized flash hefts his axe up high and slams into the ground with a force that almost knocks you off your feet. Sharp crack rends the air. Oh! Didn't quite realize that I was, picking a fight. I guess that's fair. I guess that makes sense. That's what I was doing.
This is futile.
Oh, fucking... He'd pause because... worm health low. I don't fucking care. Why are you moving towards? Oh, you're using some ability. Silent scream. Low health worm. You just... like, it won't detonate, but... should still do raw damage, right? Give me 3 new worms! Hey bud, you're at less than half health and my people haven't even been hurt yet. I think I'm owning a god of death. Oh, low health worm. Don't care. Okay, that was bad. That one was bad. More worms, more worms, more worms. Owned.
Bright blue liquid drips from the beast's wounds. Gobs of spit fall from its mouth. As you watch, a piece of its rotting carcass tumbles to the floor.
Okay. It's soul infused. From the source.
The howling winds resolve into deep, resounding laughter that echoes within your ribs.
You do amuse, Watcher. The others have that much right.
The beast's eyes glow. The light flickers, then strengthens. And the creature's wounds slowly knit themselves together. The beast stands without effort, and a cyclone of snow rises behind it. The storm grows, crackling like a bivouac, and a howl rises with it. With a feather-light touch, the storm bears you upwards toward a shimmering tear in the sky. Through the tear, you catch a flickering, indistinct shape you vaguely recognize as the Altar of Decline. Remergand expels you from his realm.
Say nothing.
The cyclone thrusts you through the portal and back into your body. Your limbs are stiff, having suffered the frigid winds of the breach for quite some time. Rime grows across the breach, bolstered by the frigid winds of the beyond. Soon, the heavy coating of ice has covered the portal entirely, though faint glimmers of light still shine beneath its surface. You can no longer sense the tug of the white void. The breach is closed at last.
Neat. We did it! Ha-cha-cha! As you return to your corporeal form, you feel a strong pulse in the eye of Remergand. A blue jewels seems to pull on the Vidmouth, dragging forth essence from that craw of entropy. The energy swirls around you, then condenses, solidifying into the gear you found in the beyond. Though composed of frigid entropic essence given form, this equipment seems as solid as any other arms and armor, at least so long as you keep the Eye of Remergand near at hand. Okay, so I didn't, like, lose the shit I got. I guess that's as good an explanation as any for how that works. Okay, so now for the... Oh, yes. Return to Harbinger's Watch, please. Let me just skip that. The burned book grows warm in your pack. Cool.
You returned, Dusk Speaker. Harbinger's Watch, shuttered as if wounded. What occurred at the Vidmouth?
I entered the void and communed with the Beast of Winter.
You, truly? With the Beast of Winter himself? The dragon? What became of the dragon?
I killed her. Again, she's very, very dead. Sorry.
You jest. The beast's truly gone? And the Vidmouth?
Portal's closed. Your iceberg's not going to grow anymore. In time, it'll probably melt. Dozen hooded heads droop in defeat. You can almost hear your own heartbeat in the silence.
Then we have time.
The priest raises his bandaged face towards the cloud-thickened sky.
Remergand has not finished with us, brothers and sisters. We must prepare the way, for winter always returns.
With heads bowed, the Harbingers pray to the Beast of Winter. Cool. Well, now that's done. Let's go do other quests, I guess. Oh, though I should use the burned book to see what fucking Magran wants. Right? It's the book's Magran. Let's save just for the hell of it. Items. Life, death. Burn Book of Law.
I notice my brother's frozen corner of the Beyond is quieter than usual. The doors of the Veetmouth have slammed shut.
Yep.
You made it out of the White Void intact. Has anything you witnessed on the other side informed your opinion of the mortal world, Watcher?
I learned the extent of Ingwithan treachery from the King Wingaro Owaturi.
So you have. Is it any wonder that the Juana don't pay us the same homage as the Glenfathens? Their ancestral memory is thick with resentment. Anything else?
I saw how gods and mortals can cooperate through Wide One's eyes.
If you can call that cooperation. As long as you realize that mortals are tools to serve our ends, I will not call your lesson wasted. Anything else?
Axiva Excurrent showed me how time erodes one's purpose.
That is only true to a point. We built the wheel to strengthen mortal essence, and every passage through the cycle enriches the life that comes after. Remergon takes a different approach. The White Void is his celebration of decay. Prisoners like Naxiva have experienced more uninterrupted memory than a single lifetime is built to contain. It's no surprise that she would frail the seams. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Remember what you've learned. It might not save your life, but mortals could do worse than enjoy a broadened perspective. So, another of Nekataka's dirty secrets comes to light in a spectacularly dramatic fashion. You should think twice about your Juana friends if anyone pleads ignorance about the dragon beneath their streets. A dragon is not so easily hidden from the world, much less the eyes of royalty.
I'll keep that in mind.
See that you do. The Juana think the diminishing of their oldest talent is a test from the gods. They couldn't be more wrong. Everything they do is a test, and we observe closely. And yet, you allowed the beast to hunt the sky again. Was its freedom worth the price of an orderly, balanced society?
Wow.
Think on that. I did not expect the Oaxaca to bend the knee to a Kahanga ruler. Perhaps changes are coming to the archipelago faster than I anticipated. This is a pleasing shift of fortunes. Submission to rightful authority is the only natural conclusion when the alternative is war and death.
Sure.
I hope that is a lesson mortals remember. I'm beginning to question my trust in you, Watcher. This is a sacred communion, and your conduct is beneath any acceptable standard.
Suck it.
Even though you are living up to my admittedly low expectations of mortals, know that I am displeased, and that is a dangerous way to approach me.
Just doing my job.
Take care with your words and actions. I am not in the habit of offering second chances.
We'll speak again.
Wotica nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as it goes.
It's Wotica, not Magran. Oops. doing? Where am I going? It's winter. On, I have no leads. Hunt for Aethys. Do I just do that? Should have gone. Showed it to a luminous odd repeller. I'd love to do that. I don't know where one is. Go Kahara. Tikawara it is. I love that they sing shanties. It's so very good. Okay. Unimpeded travel. Didn't get accosted by anyone. Ain't that just delightful? Tikawara.
About Alava. I'm sorry. She must have meant a real lot to you.
Well, more than I knew. Less than she deserved. But that's all past now. For a moment there, I thought her son might have been mine.
It's a shame he wasn't. You would have been good to him. Good for him, too.
When I heard, I didn't think I was ready. And then I thought maybe I was.
Aww. Hey guy, what's your deal? The dwarf fans himself with the dish rag. His face is dark and shiny with exertion. Sweat colors wide crescents on his shirt. He looks at you like a drowning man would look at dry land.
Deliverance at last.
He lets go of a heavy sigh.
Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valiant Trading Company sends no one. Unless...
He squints at you, dabbing his brow feverishly in the corner with a corner of the rag. Stranded? This is a settled island.
By whose standard do you call this settled?
With an anxious swallow, he glances over his shoulder at a sleepy, ramshackle village. His gaze darts from one grass-thatched hut to another, as if expecting some unspeakable horror to emerge. You were saying?
Ekosi, this tribe rattles my last nerve.
He mops around his neck.
I only tarry here because my shipmates went to Pococohara to search for Luminous-Adra.
He brushes an insect off his sleeve.
I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead.
Why would he do that?
Why would I go bobbing for reason in shark-infested waters?
He waves his rag like a handkerchief.
Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hut northeast of that pitiful market.
He nods towards the gutted hull of a ship.
I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party.
He nurses his stomach and whistles. Keep an eye out. Maybe they found something interesting.
Agrasima, this is hope to my ears.
He sighs and bows stiffly.
Payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have.
He nods. The first signs of relief showing in his red-rimmed eyes. Farewell.
Supplies at the trading post. You will come to check on me, yes?
What fucking time is it? It's 5 a.m. Okay. Chieftain's hut. Actually, is there a fucking inn? Is there an inn here? I would very much like to be rid of these wounds.
Oh, filthy lizards. Even here I always smell them.
What's this about lizards? A woman stands outside the half-finished building, arms crossed as if in protest of any shelter it might offer. She looks like she's scowling, but the scars on her face make it hard to tell.
An outsider in Tiquara? Who are you, stranger?
Her hand strays towards the hide belt cinched tightly around her waist. I'm Absentia, captain of Junk.
A captain? If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say. I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tiquara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it?
She flares her nostrils and grimaces.
You must be thankful that Bareth enclosed your nose with that shell of a face.
I don't smell anything.
I speak of the Lagufath. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Her scars are like seams tugging her face into a scowl.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses.
She shakes her finger, making an argument that she seems to have made many times before.
I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here.
So you want them angry in addition to hungry?
Anger will make them stupid and reckless, I say. More so than they are already. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine. So I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head.
Grinning, she thumbs the hide belt slung across her waist.
It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath?
A little competition sounds like fun.
Understand they are animals. You must rely on blades, I say, not words. Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Ranga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother.
I need a place to rest.
You'll never meet a more welcoming tribe.
She thrusts her face inches from yours and glares at you as if daring you to disagree.
See? The villagers brawl for the honor of your visit.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to this chieftain.
Ruano was wise to bring us here. A year, and still foreigners never attack.
Rungawana.
Welcome to
The Omoa huddles in close conversation with the warriors next to him. He whispers in a low, stern voice. No sooner do you catch his eye than he grins wide enough to stretch every muscle in his face.
Happy day that the gods smile upon us. A favorable omen.
He inclines his head and touches his brow. Absentia, captain of Junk, at your service.
I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. Pococahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores.
Tiquara doesn't seem so bad off.
Akira, but the land is stubborn. and Nagati sheds her tears to the east.
He sighs.
The Valians went to Pococahara for luminous Ardra, but their expedition does not return. As the storms grow wild, Tikawara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say.
He absently presses his knuckles, worrying the blood from his fingers. I have some history with old places that cause storms. I'll take a look. His eyes widen a little. The smile that creases his face seems, for the moment, genuine.
Here. This was a token passed down from the Rankas, said to come from Pococahara in brighter days.
Passes you a length of copper shaped in a spiral. Thank you, Ronan.
If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go.
I had some questions about Pococahara.
Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins. Never answers.
Beyond the storms, is there any danger?
Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Pococahara for a reason, I say. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now there is only death.
Now, that does tend to follow the Ingwithins.
But the Valians close their ears to my warning.
He shrugs, glancing away. How is Pococahara causing storms?
You must have been away from the Isles for a long time, I say.
He frowns.
Our ancestors told of luminous Ardra, the bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Pococahara. Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Ardra. Valian or Huana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger.
Why not move the tribe elsewhere?
In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts.
His head droops further with each admission, as if their acknowledgement diminishes him personally.
So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for kuiki fruit and the waters too shallow for great fish. At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future.
Fair enough. Back to my other questions.
Begone, friend. What say?
Farewell. Okay, so do I know where Pococahara is now? I'll leave on foot. Okay, where are... Fuck? Oh. Is that marked? It's due east of Tikawara. Mother Fury. Hina Ravine. The rumbling reaches your ears first, a low growl from the land, before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet. Growing roar, stampeding beasts echoing around you. You crest a rise that the stampede has passed, now only a rumbling cloud in the distance. As the dust settles, you notice a few of the boar remain, fallen and still, with large feathered darts protruding from their fur. A single upright boar remains, a piglet that nudges its snout against one of the prone beasts. Wait and watch. Your vantage from on the high ground offers a comfortable view of the boars. After a few minutes, lanky four-armed creatures lope out of the cover of the trees, each padding around the boars on the ground. The fish-headed wilder gurgle and hiss at one another before crouching to feast on their catch. The boars, still living, squeal pitifully in protest. Ambush and attack. Creep forward, drawing your weapon. Do. This place is more arid than I imagined.
Soul in the darkness. One ready for...
That'll teach you.
Fucking kill it already. Come on, it's one little thing. It's one little gremlin.
I cannot whack him any harder.
You be right.
Jesus Christ. I am just exploding them, huh?
See your mass, me too.
Boom. Oh wow, they have clubs. Okay. That was that, I guess. Problem solved. Why does everything happen at night? Also, I still find it so fucking weird that in their world building, Obsidian gave this world 27-hour days. Like, what the fuck, y'all?
That's not very helpful.
Fucking owned, man. I was supposed to do this quest, like, years ago.
The season harvest is here.
Damn. I said to disarm the trap. I said disarm the trap? They've got this. Fine. Kill the fucking thing first. There, it's dead. You did it.
It's beyond me.
God damn it! That sucks. Oh well.
What have we...
Wow, that's a fucking rough one. Oh, are you the chief? The large Lagu Faith, a broodmother by her size and crest, surfaces from the pool. Around her neck hangs a knotted cord strung with shiny odds and ends. She chirrups softly. As you draw closer, she gurgles in agitation, but does not attack. She dives back down and disappears. You hear splashing and chattering coming from further up the slope.
She almost looks docile, don't she?
Hey, am I gonna have to fight more? Cocking her head, the broodmother watches you and lets out an inquisitive chirrup. Sing to her. Broodmother stops gurgling and takes a tentative step closer, craning her neck in interest. Other Lagu Faith peer and chirrup at you.
She's got a certain scaly charm, don't she? Still wouldn't advise bedding her cap, but you do you.
Seraphin shrugs. Young Lagu Faith pokes its head from behind one of the adults and burbles happily. The adult ushers it back with a firm claw.
Oh, Anna.
Observing the exchange, the broodmother looks at you and lets out a plaintive cry.
Juana.
Sounds like she's trying to say Juana. Juana? Snarls and gurgles rise in volume. The other Lagu Faith bare their teeth at the name.
Juana.
The broodmother hisses. Her attending warriors brandish clubs, spears, and blowguns. You hate the Juana.
I recall when you picked up ancient Inquithin, but this?
Hatchlings.
She screeches not at you, but it seems at what you've said. Flash of anger and pain from the broodmother's mind strikes yours with a gust of heat. Your power enables you to peer into her memories. You see Ama, huge and terrible, pushing Lagu Faith deeper into the jungle. The Amawa's language is an unintelligible roar to the broodmother, but she sees their aggression written on their corpses of her fallen kin. She also sees the invaders rounding up her hatchlings and driving them back into the wooden nests by the beach.
A mum separated from her pups by force. Few things worse, Cap, believe you me.
He scowls and cracks his furry knuckles. Many claws tighten around weapons and tails lash in eager, hypnotic rhythm. The broodmother watches you. When I captured your young, with your keen intuition, you hear the syllables in her gurgles and read the desperation in her rapid darting movements. She screeches with emotion, rocking her whole body back and forth. Her bristling fin flashes like a blade. The other Lagu Faith bare their teeth even wider. Turning your attention from you to the formation of Lagu Faith, the broodmother hisses and clicks her tail, gesturing down toward the bottom of the ravine, toward the village. The others bob their head in agreement.
Oh, Anna.
She turns back to you and growls, Juana. I can rescue your hatchlings, but your clan must stay away from the village. Broodmother chitters and blinks at you, tilting her head this way and that. At last she raises her head and trills at the treetops. One by one, the other Lagu Faith lower their weapons and snap their jaws shut.
Please, hatchlings.
Oh, we gotta do it.
I guess. I hope I don't have to go back and forth several times. Tikawara. Skater, skater, skater.
It you hide
Quit your chirping. I have no fish.
No assurance of wisdom. Remember Anna?
Traitor! Death's jaws will close around you.
Will surely carry your words.
It's the sneak button. Hey guy. The fisherman lowers his head in greeting and wipes his hands on his sarong, which is mottled with fish guts. He doesn't meet your gaze. I need to free those Lagu Faith hatchlings.
Are you crazy? Then Himwehi will go and blame me.
His burning eyes meet yours.
You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one?
He grabs your arm with strong, sticky hands and points across the dock to the scowling woman who stands with her arms folded.
She will have my corpse for bait if you do this.
Why'd she blame you?
She despises me. How could disaster not be my fault?
He snarls.
Besides, the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner. At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then maybe I find some other place to be until her anger cools.
He lets go of your arm, leaving behind a few glimmering fish scales.
For what do you linger here? The village is much too quiet.
Her restless hand fidget with her weapon while her slitted eyes scan the horizon. We need to release the Lagu Faith hatchlings. She throws back her head and laughs.
But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing?
She wipes a tear of merriment from the corner of her eye. They have clans and families. What would you do if someone caged your children? Look of pain and surprise twinges across her face. It reveals an old but raw wound to your shrewd gaze. In her mind, you glimpse the image of a demolished village on the cliffs, a broken spear in Himwehi's hands, and slavers' ships disappearing over the horizon. Seraphim's fur bristles as his large eyes catch yours and narrow. A hint of a growl grows in the back of his throat.
Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder. For what do you say this again?
You want them to leave you alone, right? Release their young and they will.
They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and they smell food in our village.
She leans forward and speaks slowly, as though explaining this to a child.
If I release the young ones, then they attack when they grow big.
Well, I hope they don't wait that long. I want to see them attack when they're little, with those tiny claws and fish teeth.
Then raise your hand to the little ones, and see how they fight back.
They'll run off and forget this place. Wait, no. Lagu Faith are reclusive by nature. They would avoid the village if you did not have their young.
When they ran from me before, I thought it was only my weapon they feared.
She laughs again, but tapers off into a pensive silence.
But suppose you are right. Then I do not have to suffer their stench.
She rubs her chin.
Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
Farewell.
Look out! They escape!
I like them. I like watching them skitter. Leaping from the water, the broodmother eagerly chirrups and beckons towards their hatchlings. They rally around her with unbridled joy. She lets out a low-pitched warble when she sees you. The broodmother makes a show of removing her necklace and laying it out on the sand, then gesturing from you to the necklace and back again. Chirruping and waving her crest, the broodmother and her hatchlings dive back into the ocean.
I hope the Lagufat do not come back.
Bubbles of the fin. Abandoned cat! Yoink! Grants cruelty and curios, a collection of trinkets, witnesses of countless acts of mischief and malice, radiate the cruel temperament and aura that boosts outgoing damage of all allies within range. Huh! Hey, Alof. It's better than what you got, bud. Enjoy the fish necklace. Leave by sea. Head east. To the Pococahara ruins. Damn, we're level 15 now?
Yes?
That's so high.
We'll be fine. Just try not to breathe going through.
The obelisk is covered within runes. Beware, the gods punish trespassers. Sand grubblings, huh? I don't know what those are, but I can't imagine that they're very strong if they're called grubblings.
That dog won't hunt.
Me too.
They got more health than I'd think. Not that much health, though. Okay. Hey!
Up! It's coming!
I'm sorry.
Apretta, inside!
Huh. Some sort of ooky spookums got him. That's what he gets for not having a better gun. Oh! That's cool as hell! Yo, I want one.
That must have hurt. Another attack, Cap.
I want one. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Hey, watch it with that.
Crumble, crumble, crumble. Ooh, damn. The patina over the entrance tells of age and long exposure. In spite of its degradation, the copper door is as heavy and densely forged as a vault. Gravity holds the slab firmly against the stone. Insert the copper Mizuma key. After you dust away some of the sand blocking the hole, the Mizuma shell fits perfectly. Turn the shell to the right. The resistance it encounters quickly gives way to the sound of gears turning behind the stone. The door slowly rises. The opening discharges a breeze of stale air and something else, a feeling which emanates from the yawning darkness that makes your every hair stand on end. Okay, but how'd the others get in here? Presumably the others got in here, given that I didn't find their corpses. How'd they do that? Were they also given a key? And did they close and lock the door behind them?
It'd be nice. The aliens went ahead and disarmed all the traps for us.
Yeah, sure would be fucking cool, bud.
We got trouble, folks.
Ha-ha! Ah, thick wood than
Okay.
Me and you are about to mix.
Pop. Pop goes the bad guy.
Merle, she came after me.
Okay.
You pushed her.
Okay, yeah, we've seen that.
Merle, she came after me.
See, I was hoping, that being Luminous Audra and all, that Shodi could just do her thing there.
Now here. Something.
Oh my god.
What got that poor soul? Let's not let it get us.
Disarm.
I shall make it.
Disarm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus.
What have we here? As you like.
Oh my lord. How many traps are there? Stop moving my camera, game. Oh. Like that swell. crocodilian idol is unfamiliar to you. Huana carvings along the offering bowl suggest it was once revered.
Could be a fight.
God.
See the gander over there. Hey, watch it with that.
Kaboom. We did it. We killed bugs. Wow. Garbage. Ah.
Just once, can't these things appear someplace nice?
Lights and shapes seem to stir just beneath the surface of the opera, rippling past in irregular motions. Again, why can I not just touch it there? Why do I gotta go to, like, I don't know, the base of it? Why can't Shodi do her thing? Seems like that would work. I don't know.
You seeing what I'm seeing? It's gotta be the peak.
Luminous Audra appears infected, taking on darker hue as it descends. See, I would just as soon not know that. Uh-oh.
What have you done?
I found him like this. Why is your blade drawn?
Amogus.
You're crazy. Stay back.
Most of the pages are dark brown and stiff, stained with some dark aromatic beverage. Blah 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 blah. Basis says we have to go deeper. Of course.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
What are you doing there, bud?
Hey, whose side are you on?
Aloth has been like the king of friendly fire since I gave him those ice spells. The etchings of the sarcophagus have been worn down past legibility. Worn down by what? We're in like a building. It's not like they were worn down by wind. Oh shit. Aloth, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. I don't know what it does, but kill it. Just hit it. What did it do? What did it do? What did it do? Okay, that one's not bad.
There we are.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. And down further we go. I guess. I don't like that. Ow.
You'd be like us not to break the prat down if you keep pushing us, Cap.
Fuck. Seems like a bad idea, but also I don't want my guys to all just fucking die to lasers.
Yes.
Which they just almost did. Oh, that looks bad.
Tell me you don't plan on connecting with this pillar?
Energy pulses through the twisted column like an irregular heartbeat, straining at the bounding walls. There's a machine here. The machine at the base of the pillar is in bad shape. The outer panels are warped and copper corroded, but it looks whole. A high keening sound comes from the Adra. Examine the machine. Check the copper connections and knobs. Everything appears to be intact, but none of the essence in the pillar runs through it. The keening grows louder. Activate the machine. Turn the Adra wheel and adjust some of the sliders. At first nothing happens. Then you feel a fluctuation in the ether. The wailing grows louder. Essence moves within the Adra, opening a dimension as raw and distorted as a fresh wound. Something in that place pulls at your soul, and distant voices cry out again. Well, dimension within the Adra is open, tugging at your soul. Project your party into the pillar. I guess that's what we're doing. Oh, this seems good. The force of the Adra tugs your soul from your body and into the realm of pure essence. You become aware of a fragment, dreamlike landscape. It's not a physical place, but rather a shape your mind has formed from the teeming energy. So is your presence in it.
I got an itch. Can someone scratch my elbow? I'll lift it with my body.
Your actual body is still in Poco Kahara. You feel the cold tiles beneath it and smell the dusty air around it, but you cannot return to it. Something here has a hold on you. You hear voices outside the pillar scream and wail somewhere close by. Sup, nerds? You reach the source of the tumult. A festering mass of corruption. Hundreds of souls cry out within it, trapped and twisted in the accumulating decay.
That is not a good way to go.
A handful of souls, still fresh and mostly whole, surface to confront you. One of them separates from the others and stares you down with grim, hateful intensity.
You do not belong here.
Speaker takes the form of an older Huana man, his visage shifting as if reflected in the rippling water. He is not a physical presence, rather a soul given shape. Who are you?
We are the dead.
His voice hits your mind like a clapper to a bell.
We're talking to a lost soul? hold on. Before you say any more, look into the light of my lantern.
Eager, she raises the lantern high, shaking it back and forth to scatter the light around it in a skittering dance. He bares his teeth at her and squints as a trickle of essence leaves his body. When he looks away, the trickle stops.
Maybe you're dead. I do not see Tangaloa's mouth or Sirono's doors anywhere.
Second form takes shape near the first and glowers at him. Their essences sharpen and flicker at each other.
My storm wreathes Pococahara. Ngati's fist drags Valiant ships to the deep. If you come to stop this, you have already failed.
His form gathers definition. Whether or not his words are true, he believes what he's saying. You're responsible for the storms? How?
Ngati holds our souls in this swamp, cut off from the sea. The flow of essence stops here.
He gazes out at the shifting scenery beyond your floating platform of what only resembles stone.
And rots, apparently.
She wrinkles her nose at the putrefying mass and checks under her boots.
What do you mean, rots? Souls are going bad, cut off from the cycle? My lantern looks fine and healthy, though.
I don't claim to understand it, girl. I am a miner, not a mystic.
She aims her hard glance at Anaharu.
The cistern overflows into the world of the living, stirring the sea and skies with the fury of the goddess, bringing storms.
Fall died. Maybe I can help you move on.
This is where all things stop. No one leaves, I say.
He balls his hands into fists, his shoulders nodding with tension.
Akossi, let's not be hasty. Some of us still have bodies out there.
She puts up a hand in protest and glances to the souls of her crew.
You don't plan on staying here, huh? Why not let us tag along and see if we can reunite with our... what we left behind?
It never ends well when you stuff mismatched essence into one body.
You're not lying, are you?
She glances back at her crew and winces.
You've all served your captain with distinction. But I think this is where we part ways.
She nods to each of them in turn.
Dismiss.
She salutes her crew, many of whom vanish on the spot, their souls joining the ambient ether. Betsa nods to you and departs soon after. Grimacing, Anaharu advances. Wait, what? Damn it. My spirit gun will shoot you with spirit bullets. You subdue the furious souls, ripping them into motes of their constituent essence. Beyond the cloud of essence, you feel the pull of the cycle, a force that steadily increases. The pillar remains steadfastly blocked from the natural flow. Power still hums through the essence. Sending it through the cycle would restore the Adra around you. Fragmenting it would detonate the delicate balance of power, destroying the pillar. Restore the natural flow of essence to the Adra, restoring its luminosity. Push the essence through a widening channel to the beyond. They churn and spin away. Suddenly, the ether around you develops into a churning maelstrom. You pull yourself back towards your body before the force rips your soul away. Cool. Do we really gotta? You cling to the tether of your soul, racing to the safety of the material world even as the immaterial one warps around you. Essence floods the newly restored Adra, filling it with a light and heat that is both agonizing and rapturous. You return to your body, feeling as though you've just fallen into it from a mountaintop. Your Companions gasp and groan beside you. Cover your face against the light radiating from the restored Adra. Okay. Adra Pillar hums with life. Soul energy flows in the bright streams around the length of the column.
Hoo-wee! About time we took a breather. My feet are blistered something fierce.
Hands braced on her knees for support, she leans forward and sucks in a breath of fresh air. Her eyes never leave your face. A rosy flush slowly brightens her cheeks, and she beams at you with a wide, brash grin.
Tell me what's on your mind?
How are you feeling? Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
They're there in my head when I sleep. And sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear of grit. Happens when I take in a particularly volatile soul.
That's all for now.
Yeah, it's best we gotta move on.
Okay. I guess you did what you needed to do there. I guess.
Perfect.
Kaboom! Okay. So can I just leave this place? I don't got any beef with you. I don't got any beef with you. Okay, apparently we're fighting Zareps.
Could use something to put a little pep in my step.
I don't know why we're fighting Zareps, but we are.
Oh, shut your foul, eh?
Okay, leave. Leave. This place sucks. Okay. As you near the dock, voices roar over the din of the waves. It seems as if the entire village is gathered. Many of them don't seem happy.
I hope that's not for us.
They argue with one another, pointing into the distance, but at your approach they turn to stare at you, their eyes wide with apprehension or anticipation. The crowd parts for the Ranga, whose grin is as broad as his shoulders.
My fishermen saw your boat sailing from Pococahara. The storms. They parted like a school of fish before Nagati herself.
He wipes his brow with the back of his hand. You're welcome!
Now, the Valiant Trading Company will send ships, people, and supplies. Tikawawa will be the greatest port east of Nekataka.
First they must clear room for docks and storehouses. But that will be many months from now, no?
Dwarf wipes his brow, considering the beach and the half-finished, half-painted huts built along it. The young priestess glares with open malice, the angles of her crossed arms and clenched jaws sharp as daggers.
Already they make plans.
If that's all, I should be going.
I say this is a turn in our fortunes. The first of many.
His smile widens further still.
You are always welcome among us. Accept this and know our thanks.
Cool, dude. Thanks. The others nod and disperse, murmuring to one another as they scatter across the village.
It seems the Lagofath no longer bother us. I can save my strength for a worthy fight.
She nods cautiously. I need a place to rest. Because all my dudes are dead. It's bad. Okay. So, I think that's a pretty good spot to call it for the night. Because I'm getting hungry, and this genuinely seems like a good place to be. Next time we'll probably actually start taking the fight to Aethys, since I don't really know what else there is to do at this point. So, thanks for watching, y'all. Save game. I love you very much. I'll see you next time. Remember, Black Lives Matter, defund the police. Bye-bye!